What's up everybody and welcome to Auckland. If you're traveling from the US or Europe, this is likely to be your first stop. We don't have a jam-packed day of things to do, but we have been planning this trip to New Zealand for a long time now, and Auckland has always been at the top of our list, so we're gonna knock off some of the things that we've always wanted to do here. But first, I need some coffee. Oh, we're walking.
As Hannah said, we don't have a ton of stuff today because honestly everything's like mostly closed. We're here on January, what is this, the 3rd?
The 3rd.
And here in New Zealand, basically everything shuts down for the holidays, which is great for people that work here. You know, they get a nice long holiday. But for us, we're kind of scrambling to find things to do. But we won't let that stop us. We've got a really good coffee shop right up here to the left called 830 Coffee Roasters. It's one of the most famous coffee roasters here in the whole of New Zealand. So we're gonna try it out because it's really, really highly rated.
Well, case in point, this is closed.
Wow.
I don't even know if this is like the right spot because it looks like a warehouse.
Oh, supposedly you can get coffee here. Yeah, there's seats in there.
It's just closed, but they're probably having a wonderful holiday, so we'll just go find somewhere else.
All right, I think my goal has now become something local, not Starbucks. Hunt for coffee continues. We are now walking down Queen Street here in Auckland, which is one of the most popular streets in all of the city. It's a really popular spot for walking, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the Sky Tower is over here as well. So we're gonna head that way, and hopefully we find a cup of coffee in the meantime.
People out here, so either it's the only coffee shop that's open in the area, or it's really, really good, so.
In my opinion, the fact that this place is open shows that they're dedicated to growing their brand, and we're gonna help them out. I don't really know, I think it's called Coffee Central, I'm not totally sure, but they're open, and there's actually a decent amount of people out here trying to get coffee, so I assume it's probably gonna be pretty decent. It's got a really good location right here off of Queen Street, and it smells incredible too. You can smell the beans from outside, it smells so good. I can confirm it is called Coffee Central, and I feel like we stumbled on a gem here because people are leaving unbelievable reviews. It's got 4.8 stars, only one bad review, which, whatever. Almost all of them are 5 stars, and people are literally commenting, you know, I don't often write reviews, but I got on just to tell people, like, this is amazing.
While we're waiting for these to cool down a little bit, we wanted to give a huge shout out to Elsa for buying us these coffees through our Buy Me a Coffee page. We know you bought these for us months ago, and we are in the process of catching up on all of our thank yous for the Buy Me a Coffee pages, and you're first up on the list. This has been an exciting day in Auckland so far. We had to hunt for these coffees, so we know they're going to be well worth it, and thank you so much for buying them for us. It's hot. It's still really hot. It's good though.
All right, what's next up, Hannah?
We're gonna do the Sky Tower, and I looked online just now, and Google says that this business updated their hours 12 weeks ago or something like that, so I am optimistic that even though it's a holiday, it's still open.
That last restaurant right here next to the Sky Tower was just playing the Creed song, Can You Take Me Higher? And I feel like that's pretty fitting for what we're about to do. This has been a bucket list item for me for a long time. To come here to Auckland and to do the Sky Tower, this is gonna be awesome. Thank you. Us and Tim.
Said there wasn't that many people down here, it's because they're all up here.
Oh my goodness.
Holy smokes.
Are you next?
No, never. So like a lot of the towers that we've been to previously in Taipei and in Kuala Lumpur, a lot of the things up here you can also do, but they're a little bit more expensive. For instance, I think there's like a picture of the extreme selfie. I think that was more than the cost of both of us coming up here. I believe it was like 80 New Zealand dollars, and it was 75 New Zealand dollars for both of us to come up here. So we're gonna pass on those, and instead we're gonna go outside back into the central business district here in the center of Auckland, check out a few more spots.
I think it's the best, like, as far as scenery.
Yeah.
You know, like, you get to see so much of Auckland from up there. I will say, as far as, like, activities to do up there, it's pretty pricey. And I also feel like if you have kids, it's more interactive for them and, like, more exciting, honestly, than it was for both Trey and I. We were up there for maybe, like, what, 30 minutes?
15, I'd
40,
say.
yeah, maybe 30 minutes or less. I think we have to check this out.
Yeah, I can't
It's
do
right
this.
next
I
door.
can't not do this.
Yeah.
I'm not a big rugby fan or anything, but in order to really understand New Zealand, then you have to do something with the All Blacks. And there's the All Blacks experience here that kind of showcases the importance of rugby to the culture here in New Zealand. The All Blacks are world famous for being one of the best teams, if not the best teams at rugby in the world. So we're gonna go and learn about this a little bit and check it out. I feel like I have to do this, otherwise Dave Kinnicky may never forgive me.
So it looks like all the proper tours are around noon, and it's 90 minutes long. I don't know if we're gonna do the full tour, but we at least wanted to see the pro shop. So cute. I think kiwis are gray though.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think this is accurate.
This is a different style. I look like I'm going to Hogwarts with these.
Okay, but I kind of like it.
You do?
I mean, I'd wear it too.
Well, I know you would. That's not the problem.
Turns out the tour was actually also sold out for 12 o'clock, so it's a popular thing. I didn't see any other times for today, so maybe come early or check online if you're trying to book the experience, but it did look pretty fun. You get to do like throwing the rugby ball and kicking the rugby ball, and I'm sure a bunch of other stuff, so it's definitely something to check out if you're here.
If it's full, you can also just shop till you drop like we did. So you might not know this, but Auckland's a bit of a foodie hub. There's some really good food here in the city from all different cultures around the world. And one of our friends, Anna, who's from here, she told us that her favorite restaurant here in the city of Auckland is a place called Hello Beastie. So we're gonna cross our fingers that it's open and we're gonna go and grab some food there. It sits right on the harbor over here. So yeah.
At least we'll get some good views. Bad news is it says it's closed online, but we're gonna go check.
Oh
just in
no.
case.
No.
We tried. I guess there's a ton of other restaurants over here that all look pretty good. Honestly, everything smells really good right now because I'm getting so hungry. So we're gonna find something else.
I will say though, we kind of planned for this. We had backups basically for everything today. So like if this didn't work out, then another thing would work out. So our backup is a place called Dr. Rudy's Brewing Company. And I can see people up there on the roof deck, and it'll give us really great views of the Viaduct Harbour. There are worse backup plans for sure.
It smells so good up here. Oh wait, Panhead. This is the Panhead IPA. I don't remember what the full name is, but they were out of the Sawmill, which is one that we've actually been getting a lot. So now we're gonna do this, and we ordered a pesto pizza. We're gonna
I'm
enjoy
so excited for it.
We ordered way too much food. She said we're probably gonna have breakfast, lunch, and dinner because you need both of these. So,
Here is your lunch, dinner, breakfast, and lunch again for tomorrow.
Gosh.
Yes, I know. I was on my way to Qatar, you guys, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that they are just two, and they ordered a triple pizza. Okay, maybe they are starving. It's okay. Welcome to New Zealand, though. Yes, welcome to Rudy's.
we ordered with our stomachs, not our heads. Well, enjoy. It is really good though.
That's all that matters.
Hannah and I have become really big pesto people in the last like year and a half. And it is a great thing because this is just delicious.
I'd say we put a dent in it.
We tried our best.
We don't have a whole lot of time left, but we're gonna walk around the Viaduct Harbour right here and get some shots and kind of check it out because this is a really good area to walk off way too large pizza. And then after this, we will hop in the car and head just a little bit outside of the CBD. Time to go climb a mount.
A mount?
Well, yeah, it's called Mount Eden. So we will climb the mountain. All right, so we were just told by a gentleman over here in the parking lot that the trail to the top of Mount Eden, the quickest way is up this side, which, by the way, New Zealanders are incredibly kind. Some of the most hospitable people that I think we've ever encountered in our 2.5 years of travel, or well, I guess 2 years of travel. Well, by the time this video comes out, I guess 2.5 years. They're great. We love them, and we're really excited to get some really good views of Auckland City. One of my goals this year for 2024 is to embrace things that normally I would say, oh, that sucks. So for instance, we gotta climb this hill up all these stairs, and instead of being like, oh, we gotta climb up all these stairs, I'm instead reframing my mind as saying, we're gonna crush these stairs, they have nothing on us. This probably isn't really relevant to the video, but a little peek into the inside of my mind there.
It is helpful to know, though, that there are other paths that you can take to the top. This is apparently the shortest, and there are a lot of steps involved. The other ones, I guess, are longer. The guide down there mentioned that it might be a little bit harder, but it also might not be with steps. So I guess you kind of have to pick your poison, what you want to get to the top. But it's not a very long hike.
I also want the hike up to be whichever hike is the least muddy, because I got my new shoes on.
Well, it looks like there's a car park up here too.
Yeah, but we didn't want that. We didn't want that. That's why we wore pants. Because we wanted to climb the mountain unnecessarily. I'm a sweaty dog right now, so obviously I'm gonna pant. Speaking of pant, wrong choice. But we're gonna make it to the top. We're gonna get the worst part out of the way. We're gonna walk to the top over here and then walk the boardwalk around the rim of Mount Eden, which I think is a dormant volcano.
We're so close. It's like right there. Honestly, I think this is...
Paparazzi are everywhere.
They're everywhere. What are you gonna do? We made it, folks.
Almost. Very close.
We're basically there.
Pretty much there.
That's basically the top. Were you on an adventure? You just bumped right over the grate. Okay, so we met probably one of the coolest guys we've met while traveling, and he told us a bunch of stories about Auckland and about the UK, but one of the ones that I thought was just so funny is he said that his dad was here in World War II, and they would come up here and they would bring a bunch of beer and motorbikes, and they would do the circle of death around this whole thing and just
Which
do
is
it.
insanely
Which is crazy.
dangerous. Like, you can't even see the bottom of it from where we are. Yeah, I don't think the video is actually capturing just how deep that hole is and how steep the side of the hill is.
I wish that I could throw something so you could see how long it takes to like get down there, because
Let's don't do that though.
You know, we were told about how beautiful this place was, but no words do it justice. You just gotta come.